Audio test 1 2, audio check 1 2, 1 2 3. Balko Bison, Boise City Lady Wildcats, OSSAA Class B, second round women's playoff. The pride of the High Plains, the Balko Bison, are on the air. Balko Bison basketball is brought to you by Squirtle, Watonga Cheese Factory, Crossroads Express, Casey Cowan Custom Haying, Summit Wealth Strategies LLC, and Tri-State Heating and Air. And now for your Crossroads Express pregame show. We want to welcome everybody to Anchor D Arena here in Goodwell, Oklahoma, on the campus of Oklahoma Panhandle State University for this second round matchup between the Balko Lady Bison and the number 15 ranked Boise City Lady Wildcats. We're going to take a quick break to get a word from our sponsors. When we come back, we will have the Crossroads Express pregame show, the starting lineups, the national anthem, and the start of this matchup. Balko Lady Bison basketball will continue in just a moment. Watonga Cheese Factory has been producing the finest cheese in Oklahoma and Texas for over 80 years. Locally owned and operated, the folks at Watonga Cheese Factory have summer sausages, the best homemade cheddar cheeses in the region, spice pickles, homespun honey, and their famous cheese curds. Located in Perryton, Watonga Cheese Factory also has gift baskets and offer delivery options. Visit Watonga Cheese Factory at 2018 South Main Street in Perryton or call them at 806-648-4310. Watonga Cheese Factory is a proud sponsor of Balko Bison Athletics. Casey Cowan Custom Haying services the Oklahoma and Texas panhandles for all of your haying needs. From swathing and baling to hay sales for cattle and horses, Casey Cowan Custom Haying is the best option for your farm and ranch needs. Contact Casey Cowan at 580-628-7464 for all of your haying and hay service needs. Casey Cowan Haying is a proud sponsor of Balko Bison Athletics. Crossroads Express is your one-stop shop for your convenience store and gas needs, located at the intersection of Highways 412 and 83 at Bryan's Corner. Crossroads Express features specialty deli items like Louisiana meat pies, crawfish pies, boudin, as well as corn dogs, and everyone's favorite beef and bean burritos. And the Crossroads Express gas station has your gas and diesel needs that you will need to make it a road trip. Call 580-361-2529 for your call-in orders and let the folks at Crossroads Express take care of you. Crossroads Express is a proud sponsor of Balko Bison Athletics. Panhandle living is hard, and with our scorching summers and frigid winters, if your heating or air isn't working, it can get even harder. Let the fine folks at Tri-State Heating and Air help you make it through the seasons in comfort. Licensed and insured for over 20 years, Bryce Sager and the folks at Tri-State Heating and Air are well equipped to handle your HVAC, air and refrigeration, and heating needs. Locally owned and operated, the Tri-State Heating and Air folks understand the unique needs of people in the Panhandle. Contact them at 580-525-1820 and let Tri-State Heating and Air make your home or business more comfortable. Tri-State Heating and Air is a proud sponsor of Balko Bison Athletics. And this time when there's so much insecurity in the world, the one thing you need to be able to rely on is your financial situation. That's where the folks at Summit Wealth Strategies LLC come in. Located in Alva, Summit Wealth Strategies LLC specializes in tax, payroll, and financial management services designed to help folks in the Panhandle and northwestern Oklahoma handle whatever insecurities the world throws at us. Contact Van Johnson at 580-609-4880 and let him give you the financial security and peace of mind you need to make it through any situation. Summit Wealth Strategies LLC is a proud sponsor of Balko Bison Athletics. Welcome back to the Crossroads Express pregame show live from Anchor D Arena here in Goodwell, Oklahoma on the campus of Oklahoma Panhandle State University. We want to thank everyone for joining us on this broadcast of Balko Bison basketball. If you're listening, please let us know where you're listening from. Like and follow us on Facebook at Balko Bison Sports Network and on Twitter at Balko Sports. We do look forward to hearing from you. We also want to thank our sponsors for today's game, Watonga Cheese Factory, Casey Cowan Custom Haying, Summit Wealth Strategies, Tri-State Heating and Air, and Crossroads Express. And now for the Crossroads Express pregame show. The Balko Lady Bison come into today's game with a record of 8 wins and 5 losses on the year. Boise City Lady Wildcats ranked 15th in the state, and they come in with a record of 14 wins and 4 losses. Boise City once again ranked 15th in the state, averaging 44.1 points a game, giving up a mere 28.2 points a game over the course of the entire season. And you look at their last 5 games, and that number has even dropped drastically. They are averaging 47.8 points a game in their last 5, giving up only 22 points a game. They are 4-1. They're 4-1 in those 5 games. Last season, Boise City made it to the state semifinals of the OSSAA Class B playoffs before falling to Locabo Sickles by 4. Boise City, led by Coach Roxy Bratcher, have established a winning tradition unmatched by anyone in the region. The Lady Wildcats defeated Felt 49-14 in the first round to get to today's matchup. Though the Wildcats have had brief flashes of inconsistency this year, there's no reason to believe that they won't be back at the Big House in 3 weeks. This team is younger but no less talented than their teams of the past. Their defense is absolutely their identity, holding opponents to just 28 points a game over the course of the season and 22 points a game in their last 5. 3 times this season they've held their opponents under 20 points, and 6 times they've held them under 25, as we found out the hard way about 12 days ago. Balko comes into today's game with a record of 8 wins and 5 losses, averaging 40.7 points a game on offense, giving up 38.8 a game on defense. In their last 5, Balko's averaging 42.8 points a game, giving up 39.6, and they are 3-2 in their last 5. Balko Lady Bison were able to get back on track on Thursday with a 37-25 victory over Goodwill in the first round, thanks to a strong defensive showing that showed aggression. That showed aggression by the Lady Bison, and Coach Johnson has been hoping for that for quite a while. Balko was able to hold Goodwill to 7 points in the second half of that game, and will need that type of defensive effort and then some in order to garner a victory today. Led by Coach Johnson in a balanced attack from a team where every player, both starter and bench, contributes and leads, the Lady Bison will hope to put the ghosts of games past behind them and put out a strong effort in today's matchup. Boise City blew out Balko 59-21 just 11 days ago in what was easily the best played game of the year for the Lady Wildcats and the worst played game of the year for the Lady Bison. Boise City has won 9 straight games against Balko, with the Lady Bison's last win coming in December of 2016. From this point forward, the tournament is double elimination, so both of these teams will be playing in Beaver next week. It's just a matter of the opponent and the time at this point. The winner of today's matchup will face off against the winner between Beaver and Drummond on Thursday at 6 o'clock, with the loser of today's game facing the loser of that same matchup at 1 o'clock. The starting lineups for today's game, first for the Boise City Wildcats, again number 15 in the state with a record of 14 wins and 4 losses. Number 10, Taryn Whitfield, who was an absolute beast in the game against Balko 11 days ago. Adriana Rosas, number 13, number 15, Sierra Dadisman, number 22, Kaylee Woolman, and number 34, Carmen Wingert. And the Wildcats are coached by Roxy Bratcher. And for the Balko Lady Bison, Madeline Trentham, number 3, Madeline Trentham will be starting. Number 5, Sawyer Stockton. Number 11, Carolyn Olvera. Number 21, Kendall Franz. And number 24, Aspen Freeman. And the Lady Bison are coached by Brittany Johnson and assisted by Monty Regier. I want to thank everybody for listening to the Crossroads Express pregame show. We're going to have a quick word from our sponsor. When we come back, we will have the starting lineups, or we'll have the national anthem and the start of today's matchup between the Balko Lady Bison and the number 15 ranked Boise City Lady Wildcats. Balko Lady Bison basketball will continue in just a moment. Crossroads Express is your one-stop shop for your convenience store and gas needs, located at the intersection of Highways 412 and 83 at Bryan's Corner. Crossroads Express features a wide variety of ice-cold fountain drinks, candy, snacks, and is a proud vendor of Cajun salsa and pickles, as well as Watauga cheese. And the Crossroads Express gas station has your gas and diesel for your farm and off-road vehicle needs. Crossroads Express also has a gift shop featuring novelty and one-of-a-kind gifts and souvenirs. Call 580-361-2529 for your call-in orders and let the folks at Crossroads Express take care of you. Crossroads Express is a proud sponsor of Balko Bison Athletics. Watauga Cheese Factory has been producing the finest cheese in Oklahoma and Texas for over 80 years. Locally owned and operated, the folks at Watauga Cheese Factory have summer sausages, the best homemade cheddar cheeses in the region, spiced pickles, homespun honey, and their famous cheese curds. Located in Perryton, Watauga Cheese Factory also has the gift baskets and offer delivery options. Visit Watauga Cheese Factory at 2018 South Main Street in Perryton or call them at 806-648-4310. Watauga Cheese Factory is a proud sponsor of Balko Bison Athletics. Welcome back to Anchor D Arena here. Welcome back to Anchor D Arena here in Goodwell, Oklahoma, on the campus of Oklahoma Panhandle State for this matchup between the Balko Lady Bison and the Boise City Lady Wildcats. We do want to, Watauga Cheese Factory is the three-point sponsor for the season for Balko Bison and Lady Bison basketball. Every time a Balko Bison or Lady Bison player makes a three-pointer, we'll give them a mention. A special thank you to Watauga Cheese Factory for being our three-point sponsor. Welcome to Anchor D Arena here in Goodwell, Oklahoma for this second round of playoff matchup between the Balko Lady Bison and the number 15 Boise City Lady Wildcats. A very pleasant good morning to you all. We have some morning basketball. Very pleasant good morning to you all wherever you may be. My name is David Vaughn and I'll be your host for the day. It's a pleasure to be with you on this frigid, snowy Saturday morning. I know a lot of people were unable to make the trip today because of the weather in Balko. We do want to thank you all for listening to this broadcast of Balko Lady Bison basketball. Boise City will be in their home white uniforms with orange lettering and black trim, and they will be going from right to left across your screen. Balko will be in the road maroon with white lettering and white trim with the script Balko across their chest, and they will be going from left to right. Sawyer Stockton set to do the jumping honors for the Lady Bison. And Kaylee Woolman will be doing the jumping for Boise City. Officials in the circle, has the ball in his hand. Ball's up and we are underway. Control is tip is controlled by the Lady Wildcats. Rosas has the ball going around the corner now to a Woolman. Woolman has now down to the wing. Whitfield has it over to Dadisman. Dadisman now cross-court pass over to Rosas. Rosas has the ball now down to the wing. driving in, cut off is Woolman. Passes back to Wingert. Now to the foul line extended on the near side is Dadisman. Now between the circles, and Boise City will reset. Rosas with the ball. Down to the elbow. Ball is knocked away, but picked up by Whitfield. And Boise City will reset. Woolman driving in, double team, cut off. Back now between the circles. Cross-court pass over now to Dadisman. Dadisman has the ball being guarded by Olvera. Balko looking aggressive on defense to start. At the foul line now is Dadisman. Bounce pass over to the wing, driving all the way in. Thought about the shot, opted not to take it back. Now wide open three-pointer for Rosas is off the front iron, no good. Rebound by the Lady Bison. Coming quickly back now the other way is France. France double team down by the top of the key. Rosas goes for the steal, does not get it. Olvera now has it. Spin move pass over now to the wing. Freeman has it driving in. Bounce pass over now to France, now to Stockton. Stockton down to the block. Over to Olvera. Olvera, wide open three-pointer. Off the side of the backboard. Offensive rebound. And Balko will reset. Trenham three-pointer from the wing. Misses everything. So back-to-back misses from range for the Lady Bison on their first possession. And the Lady Cats coming back the other way. Driving quickly into the front court is Dadisman. Now over to the wing. Rosas jumpers off the side of the iron. No good. Ball going out. Ball goes out of bounds. Off of Kaylee Woolman. It will be Balko basketball. 6:23 to go here in the first quarter. A lot of action. Nothing to show for it so far, though. Good aggression by both teams here going. This a fast-paced game, even if there's not a whole ton of scoring here in the first couple minutes. Over to France. Now down to Stockton at the foul line extended. Being double-teamed out there. Passes now back over to Olvera. Olvera, three-pointer. Bang! That's a Watonga Cheese Factory three-pointer for Carolyn Olvera. And the Lady Bison lead by a score of 3-0. Sierra Dadisman brings the ball diagonally across the timeline, passes over to Rosas in the front court now, near the logo. Over to Kaylee Woolman. Woolman has it being guarded by Trenham, passes back over to Rosas. Rosas with the ball. It's knocked away, but a foul on the floor. Foul is on Aspen Freeman. That'll be her first personal foul, first team foul, and Boise City will inbound on the far sideline. What the Lady Bison do want to be careful of is they want to avoid foul trouble in this one. If they can stay out of foul trouble, that will go a long way toward helping their cause today. Rosas has the ball now on the near side, passes over again to Woolman. Woolman driving in, cut off, passes back now. Rosas now between the circles. Balko showing good discipline on defense. Three-pointer off the front iron, no good for Kaylee Woolman. Rebounded by Trenham. Has it, passes out to Stockton, and Stockton will bring it up the court. Outlet to Olvera into the front court. Olvera driving in, jumper from the foul line is off the side iron, no good. Rebounded by Woolman, and the Wildcats coming quickly back the other way. Dadisman has the ball over to Rosas on the wing. Rosas now has it at the foul line extended, passes back again to Woolman. Woolman has the ball, holds it at her hip. Waiting for the offense to set, passes back to Rosas, and Boise City will reset. 5 minutes to go here in the first quarter. 3-0 to score in favor of Balko. Whitfield has the ball, passes, gets it back. Now three-pointer from the wing is good for Sierra Dadisman. And we're tied at 3, 4:48 to go here in the first quarter. Over to France at the free throw line extended on the far side. Over to Trenham. Trenham thought about the jumper, opted not to take a cross-court pass to Stockton. Stockton for three. Off the side of the iron, no good. Rebound picked up by the Lady Wildcats. Coming quickly back the other way. Dadisman has to bring it into the front court. Outlet to Whitfield. Whitfield driving in on France. Turns around, shot is blocked. Gets her own rebound, shot blocked again. Ball loose on the floor, and we have a timeout called by Balko. 4:23 to go here in the first quarter. Balko 3, Boise City 3. Balko Lady Bison basketball will continue in just a moment. Casey Cowan Custom Haying services the Oklahoma and Texas panhandles for all of your haying needs. From swatting and baling to hay sales for cattle and horses, Casey Cowan Custom Haying is the best option for your farm and ranch needs. Contact Casey Cowan at 580-628-7464 for all of your haying and hay service needs. Casey Cowan Custom Haying is a proud sponsor of Balko Bison Athletics. .423 to go here in the first quarter at Anchor D Arena in Goodwell. Balko 3, Boise City 3. A lot of action, 1 3-pointer apiece. And that's the sum total of the offense right now. France to inbound on the baseline, does so to Olvera, and Olvera will jog it slowly across. Bring the ball across the timeline at the logo, passes over to France at the free throw line extended, being guarded out there by Rosas. Over now to Olvera. Olvera doubled on the wing, cross-court pass to Trenham. Trenham 3-pointers off the back iron, no good. Rebound loose. picked up by the Wildcats, who have a foul on the floor. Foul will be on Sawyer Stockton, her first personal foul, first team foul. And Boise City will inbound on the baseline, 4:03 to go here in the first quarter. Balko definitely not being passive on defense this time as we cross the halfway mark here in the first quarter. 3-3 your score. And that's the thing, I had a chance to visit with Coach Johnson. It's not so much that they got beat at the last game, it's the turnaround jumper from Dadisman is good, and it's 5-3 Boise City. But that the effort wasn't really there on the defensive end. As long as the effort is there, the result will be. And, you know, Boise City's good. Everyone has to win a game. Everyone has to lose a game. And Balko is already markedly improved in this game from the last time that these two teams met just 11 days ago. France three-pointer from the foul line extended is no good. Rebound loose, picked up by Freeman. Putback is good for Aspen Freeman, and we're tied at 5 with 3:17 to go here in the first quarter. Quickly into the front court, long outlet to Rosas at the free throw line extended on the far side. Has the ball now, passes over to the wing. Dadisman has it, holds it high overhead, passes knocked away, but picked back up. The putback is good and no good for Jenna Whitfield, who's now in the game. We have a foul on Sawyer Stockton. That'll be Stockton's second personal foul, third team foul. So 2 fouls for Sawyer Stockton already. And Jenna Whitfield at the line for Boise City to shoot 2. First free throws on the way. Around the rim and good. 6-5 your score favor Boise City. Subbing into the game for Balko will be Caden Sager, replacing Sawyer Stockton. Also into the game for Boise City will be Taryn Whitfield, replacing Carmen Wingert. One more free throw forthcoming for Whitfield. Second free throw is on the way. Off the front of the iron, no good. Offensive rebound on the free throw, though. And the shot is blocked, but we have a foul. Foul is on Aspen Freeman. That'll be Freeman's second personal foul. And Jenna Whitfield will be back at the line to shoot 2 more. First free throw's on the way. Off the front iron and no good. Second free throw for Whitfield's on the way and good. Whitfield 2 of 4 from the line so far. It's 7-5 Boise City. 3 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Olvera into the front court, passes over to France. France now down to Trenum on the wing. Back to France between the circles. Now crossover dribble, driving in. Dishes out to Trenum. Trenum has the ball, being guarded closely by Rosas. Over to Olvera. Olvera drives in, back out to Sager. Sager has the ball, goes into the pressure, over to France. France 3-pointers off the back iron, no good. Rebound is picked up by Dadisman. And the Wildcats quickly into the front court. Pass is too long and out of bounds. Boise City definitely wanting to run in this game, and you can see that. Balko doing a good job getting back on defense and disrupting things, though. 2.5 to go here in the first quarter. 7-5 your score favor Boise City. Maley Wirtz set to check in at the next dead ball. Caden Sager, 3-pointers off the back iron, no good. Rebounded by Kaylee Woolman, and coming back the other way is Dadisman. Dadisman racing across the timeline. Outlet into the front court. Whitfield has it. Her shots off the back iron, no good. Putback is also no good. Ball's loose, now over to Rosas. Rosas from the elbow. Jumper is no good. 3 shots, 3 misses. Ball's out of bounds off of Balko. It'll be Boise City basketball inbounding on their own baseline. Maley Wirtz in the game, replacing Aspen Freeman. 2:07 to go here in the first quarter. Outlet goes over to Whitfield in the near wing. Pass is knocked away by Olvera, out of bounds. It will remain with Boise City. 2:05 now here in the quarter. Very entertaining game so far in this one. Woolman has the ball now, passes over to Rosas. Rosas has the ball near the far sideline. Now at the top of the key is Woolman. Woolman turnaround, passes back to Rosas again at the foul line extended. 1:53 to go. Pass is, steal is not grabbed. Went for by France, did not get it. Now down to the wing on the near side. Dadisman has it. Shot is blocked by Wirtz. Gets their own, though. Now wide open 3-pointer from Woolman is off the side iron. No good. Rebound by Olvera. And Balko coming back the other way. 1:35 to go here in the quarter. Racing into the front court. Long outlet to Wirtz. Over to Sager. Sager 3-pointer. Off the iron. No good. Rebound off of France and out of bounds. 1:28 to go here in the quarter. 7-5 the score favor Balko. Quick moving quarter so far. Dadisman has the ball now off of the inbound. Will bring it slowly across the timeline. 1:21 to go here now in the quarter. Being guarded loosely by Trenum as Dadisman walks it up. Cross-court pass to Rosas. Rosas has the ball now down to the elbow. Has the ball driving in is Whitfield. Ball's loose on the floor, picked up by Olvera. Loose again, now outlet to Trenum. Trenum has the ball back to Olvera. Balko will slow it down. 1:02 to go. Bounce pass over to Trenum. Trenum to Sager. Sager holds the ball high up overhead, driving in. Bounce pass across the baseline. Three-pointer from Wirtz. Off the back iron, no good. Rebound loose. Out of bounds off of France, and it will be Boise City basketball. 53 seconds to go here in the quarter. 7-5 the score favor Boise City. Dadisman brings the ball up the court, now passes over to Rosas across the timeline, now into the front court, now down to the elbow is Whitfield. Whitfield over to the wing. Three-pointers off the back iron, no good by Jenna Whitfield. Tie ball, possession arrow favors Balko. Lady Bison will take over with 38.4 to go here in the quarter. 7-5 your score, favor Boise City. And this, I think, is much more along the lines of the games that we usually expect when you have Balko and Boise City. Into the front court slowly is Olvera, and Olvera is going to be content to dribble and kind of let some time run off the clock. Pass over to France now near the far sideline. Has the ball. Circling back around is France. Utilize the Olvera screen, 15 seconds, 14 seconds. Driving all the way in now is France. France's shot is no good, but she's fouled. Boise City foul on Taryn Whitfield. That'll be her first personal foul, first team foul. And at the line for Balko will be Kendall France. Emily Trenum set to check into the game. First free throw from France is on the way and good. Emily Trenum in the game, checking in for Madeline Trenum. Thank goodness I don't have to deal with two of the same name on the field at the same or the court at the same time. Second free throw from France is on the way and also good. With 10 seconds to go, we're tied at 7. Quickly into the front court is Dadisman. Outlet to Rosas with 6 seconds. Holds the ball high overhead, loses it. Stolen by Sager, knocked out of bounds. Will be Boise City basketball. No, will be off of Rosas. Balko basketball with 3.8 to go in the quarter, and Balko will have possession of the ball with a chance to take the lead at the end of the quarter. Subbing into the game now, Madeline Trenum replacing Emily Trenum. Thank you for being in the game, Emily. Long outlet to Olvera. Olvera, long jumper from 35. Off the iron, no good. That was almost an incredible shot. And at the end of the first quarter, your score is Balko 7, number 15, Boise City 7. Balko Lady Bison basketball will continue in just a moment. In this time when there's so much insecurity in the world, the one thing you need to be able to rely on is your financial situation. That's where the folks at Summit Wealth Strategies LLC come in. Located in Alva, Summit Wealth Strategies LLC specializes in tax, payroll, and financial management services designed to help the folks in the Panhandle and northwestern Oklahoma handle whatever insecurities the world throws at us. Contact Van Johnson at 580-609-4880 and let him give you the financial security and peace of mind you need to be able to make it through any situation. Summit Wealth Strategies LLC is a proud sponsor of Balko Bison Athletics. Welcome back to Anchor D Arena here in Goodwell, Oklahoma, where the Balko Lady Bison and the Boise City Lady Wildcats are tied at 7. Your Summit Wealth Strategies LLC first quarter recap. Boise City shot 2 of 4. Well, both teams shot 2 of 14 from the floor in the first quarter. Balko went 1 of 11 from 3. Boise City went 1 of 6. Sierra Dadisman, Jenna Whitfield with 4 points to lead the way for Boise City, and Carolyn Olvera with 3 to lead the way for Balko. Rosas with the ball into the front court, has the ball being guarded loosely by Trenum. Pass over to Dadisman, holds the ball at her shoulder, now down to the elbow, over to Rosas. Rosas thought about it, will go ahead and take the three-pointer off the back iron, no good. Have a foul on Aspen Freeman. That's Freeman's third personal foul. And at the line for Boise City will be Jenna Whitfield. Whitfield's first free throw is good. Into the game now, Emily Trenum replacing Aspen Freeman. Second free throw for Whitfield is on the way and good. So 2 for 2 from the line for Whitfield. That time it's now 9-7 favor Boise City. Into the front court now, Olvera has the ball. Pass back to France, now between the circles, crossover dribble, driving Arosas back to Wirtz. Wirtz lost control of it, got it back, drives in, loses it again, and it's stolen. Coming back the other way now is Kaylee Woolman, passes over to Dadisman. Dadisman, long outlet into the front court. The shot is blocked. And there's a foul, this time on Emily Trenum. That'll be Trenum's first personal foul, 16 fouls already. And Jenna Whitfield at the line to shoot 2 more. Whitfield 4 of 6 from the line so far. First free throw is on the way and good. Whitfield takes a dribble. Second free throw is up and good. So both free throws good for the Lady Cats. It's now 11-7, favor Boise City. Over to France at the foul line extended near the far sideline. Back to Wirtz. Wirtz over to Olvera. Olvera dribbles out of a double team, passes out to Emily Trenum. Trenum double team over here, passes over to Olvera. Olvera loses control of it, gets it back. Driving in, passes out to France. Kendall France now at the free throw line extended on the far side to Trenum. Trenum to Madeline Trenum. Trenum with the crossover dribble. Now bounce over to France. France is going to drive in over to Olvera. Lady Bison not finding any penetration room whatsoever on this possession. Emily Trenum has the ball over to Olvera now in the corner. Gets out of pressure and Balko will reset. 6:40 to go here in the quarter. Driving in over to Madeline Trenum to Emily Trenum. Emily Trenum's three-pointer. Bang! That's a Watonga Cheese Factory three-pointer for Emily Trenum. It's now 11-10. 6.5 to go here in the first half. Dadisman has the ball into the front court, passes over to Rosas. Rosas holds it at her hip, passes over now to we have a name that's not on the roster. Tie ball, possession arrow favors Boise City. Lady Cats set to inbound, do so to Rosas on the far wing. Now between the circles. Over to Whitfield. Whitfield's jumper from the free throw line is no good. Rebounded by Wirtz. Outlet is knocked away and stolen. Coming back the other way now is Woolman. Woolman has the ball. Thought about the three-pointer. Opted not to take it. Three-pointer for number 33 is no good. Misses everything. But an offensive rebound. Boise City resets. Long jumper off the iron and no good. Off of, I think it's off of Trenum and out of bounds. Here, see if you can find out who number 33 for Boise City is. All right, outlet to Rosas. Rosas has the ball. Boise City will set the offense. 33 has the ball now over to Whitfield. Whitfield now down to the block. Turnaround from the block is no good. And we have a foul on Boise City, number 22. That is Kaylee Woolman, her first personal foul. Carolyn Olvera brings the ball into the front court. 5.5 to go here in the first half. 11-10 your score. Hey. Over to France. France has the ball driving in. Goes around the Trenum screen. Driving in. And we have a foul on Jenna Whitfield. That'll be Whitfield's first personal foul. And at the line for Boise City is Kendall France to shoot 2. First free throw from France is on the way and good. We're tied up at 11. Second free throw forthcoming for France is on the way, and it is also good. So both free throws good, and the Lady Bison take a 12-11 lead. Into the front court now, Rosas has the ball, circles back around. 5:10 to go here in the quarter. Now down to Woolman. Woolman has it down to the block. The layup is good for Jenna Whitfield. And the Lady Wildcats take a 1-point lead, 13-12, 5 minutes to go in the half. Over now to Emily Trenum. Trenum driving in, passes back to Caden Sager. Cross-court pass to France. France holds the ball high above her head. Driving in now over to Trenum. Sager. Olvera has it now at the foul line and extended on the near side. Emily Trenum again. Bounce pass to Caden Sager. Back to Trenum again. Now Emily Trenum, three-pointer. Misses everything, no good. Ball out of bounds. So Boise City will inbound on the baseline. 4:36 to go here in the first half. 13-12 your score favor Boise City. Sierra Dadisman bringing the ball up the court. Over to Rosas. Rosas gets the ball. Driving in now, passes over to Crabtree on the near side. Crabtree with the dribble drive going around the horn. Now passes to nobody in particular. Out of bounds, and it will be Balko basketball. That was a powerful pass that was not aimed at anyone. I don't know if I'd want to be in the way of that thing if it was directed to me. That was a hard pass. That went all the way to the screen at the benches and made the whole thing shake all the way down the length of the side. 4:07 to go here. Over to the elbow now to France. France driving in around the corner. Thought about the jumper, opted not to take it. Now back to Trenum, Overa, Caden, Overa, and she's tripped by Adriana Rosas. That'll be Rosas' first personal foul. Fourth team foul, and it will be Balko basketball on the far sideline. 3:57 to go here in the first half. 13-12 your score favor Boise City. What's been a very entertaining first half so far. Kendall France has the ball between the circles, pass over to Overa, now to Emily Trenum, back to Overa again. Overa being guarded by Rosas, back to France between the circles. Dribbling over there, passes to Overa, to Emily Trenum. Trenum on the near sideline. Has the ball, passes over to France. France looking to penetrate, can't find anybody. She's going to drive in anyway. Over to Madeline Trenum, now to Caden Sager. Sager holds the ball above her head, reverses back to Trenum, back to Sager again. Sager looking to drive in. She had a lane if she'd have taken it, opted not to. Over to Overa, now to Trenum. Kendall France, three-pointer off the back iron, no good. Rebound, offensive rebound. Of tie possession. They're going to say tie possession. Possession arrow favors Balko. And the Lady Bites will inbound on their baseline. 3:27 to go here in the first half. 13-12 your score. France looking to inbound, having a hard time finding anyone. Long outlet to Overa. Gets it at the top of the key, loses control, but gets it back. 3:23. Overa driving in, pitches it to France. France to Sager, to Kendall France again, now has it now on the far sideline. Back to Overa, and the Balko offense will reset with 3:10 to go here in the quarter. Being guarded by Rosas near the circle. Utilizes the Trenum screen. Overa has the ball, can't get rid of it. Does so finally to Emily Trenum. Trenum back to Overa again. Spin move to Trenum. Emily Trenum, three-pointer from the near side. Off the backboard, no good. And Boise City rebounds, 2:50 to go here in the half. Dadisman into the front court, over to Rosas on the far side. Crabtree now between the circles with the ball. Over to Kaylee Woolman. Woolman has the ball, passes back to Dadisman. Over to Whitfield now on the near side. Jumper from the foul line is in and out, no good. Offensive rebound. Putback is also no good. Rebound is off of Overa, and out of bounds it will be Boise City basketball. 2:27 to go here in the quarter. Shooting percentage not particularly great for either team in this game, but it's been a very entertaining game. This is a game that I think I could watch this all day. Losing control on the shot, and we have a foul. Foul is going to be on Caden Sager. I believe that's Sager's first personal foul. 17th foul at the line for Boise City is Jenna Whitfield to shoot two. First free throw's on the way, in and out, no good. Whitfield with the ball, second free throw on the way. Offset free throw shooting stance is off the front iron, no good. Rebounded by France. Into the front court is Trenum. Trenum hands it off to Overa, and Balko will set. 2:12 to go here in the first half. Long pass over to Sager. Sager holds the ball high above her head, down to the elbow, and it's lost and stolen by Boise City into the backcourt and stolen back. Now France has the ball. Double teamed in the backcourt, over to Caden Sager. Sager long outlet to Overa, who brings it in the front court. 1:55 to go. Over to Trenum, back to France. France driving in. Over to Sager. Sager driving across over to Overa. Overa, three-pointer is off the iron, no good. Rebound loose, out of bounds off of Boise City. Will be Balko basketball. Subbing into the game for the Lady Wildcats is Taryn Whitfield, replacing Crabtree. France to inbound on the base on her own baseline. 1:44 to go here in the half. Long outlet goes to Trenum off of her hands, but she gets it back. Hands off to Overa. 1:37 now in the half. Overa spin move driving into the paint. Brings it back out. Holds the ball at the three-point line. Pass is deflected but picked up by France. Now under a minute and a half to go here in the half. 13-12, your score favor Boise City. What's been a very entertaining game so far. I know I've said that like 5 or 6 times. It is an entertaining game. This has been fun to watch. Sager dribble drive in. Passes off to France. France spin move, double team. Reverses course, driving all the way into the lane. The shot is blocked and she's fouled. Foul is going to be on Jenna Whitfield. That'll be Whitfield's second personal foul. And at the line for Balko will be Kendall France. Ready to check into the game for Boise City will be Carmen Wingert. First free throw from France is on the way off the back iron and good. Got the shooter's roll on that one. You saw Kendall visibly take an exhale after that one. It hit the back of the iron hard, bounced straight up and went in, and she just exhaled really big. 13 all. Second free throw from France on the way is good. Kendall France 6 for 6 from the free throw line so far, and it's a 1-point lead for Balko now with a minute 10 to go here in the half. In the front court, Rosas has it now on the far sideline with a minute 2 to go. On the near side, Whitfield has the ball, bounce pass under the block. The shot is up and good. Nice shot for Kaylee Woolman. Boise City has the lead now 15-14 with 51 seconds to go in the half. Olvera brings the ball slowly across the timeline. Coach Johnson signals for the play. The offense obliges. Olvera has the ball, passes softly over to France. France walking it over. Now Olvera, and it looks like Balko may just kind of kill some clock here. 36 seconds, 35 seconds in the half over to France. Not really in any particular offense. Utilizing the Olvera screen. Bounce pass to Olvera. 28 seconds now to go here in the half. Over to France. France has the ball, checks the clock, comes back, utilizes the Olvera screen, reverses back to Olvera again. 20 seconds now, 19. Spin move, crossover, dribble pass over now to France. France has it now 14 seconds. 2-man game so far. Pass over now to Emily Trenum on the near side. Trenum thought about the jumper, opted not to take it. Being guarded on the near side. Can't get rid of it now. Cross-court pass to Olvera. Olvera driving in the lane. The layup is off the glass and good. No good. No good. That went in and out. Man, I thought that was good. And we are at the end of the first half with the score. Boise City 15, Balko 14. We will be back with the Casey Callan Custom Haying halftime report here in just a moment. Balko Lady Bison basketball will continue. Wetumpka Cheese Factory has been producing the finest cheese in Oklahoma and Texas for over 80 years. Locally owned and operated, the folks at Wetumpka Cheese Factory have summer sausages, the best homemade cheddar cheeses in the region, spice pickles, homespun honey, and their famous cheese curds. Located in Perryton, Wetumpka Cheese Factory also has gift baskets and other delivery options. Visit Wetumpka Cheese Factory, 2018 South Main in Perryton, or call them at 806-648-4310. Wetumpka Cheese Factory is a proud sponsor of Balko Bison Athletics. Casey Callan Custom Haying services the Oklahoma and Texas panhandles for all of your haying needs. From swathing and baling to hay sales for cattle and horses, Casey Callan Custom Haying is the best option for your farm and ranch needs. Contact Casey Callan at 580-628-7464 for all of your haying and hay service needs. Casey Callan Custom Haying is a proud sponsor of Balko Bison Athletics. Crossroads Express is your one-stop shop for your convenience store and gas needs, located at the intersection of Highways 412 and 83 at Bryan's Corner. Crossroads Express features specialty deli items like Louisiana meat pies, crawfish pies, boudin, as well as corn dogs and everyone's favorite beef and bean burritos. And the Crossroads Express gas station has your gas and diesel needs that you will need to make it a road trip. Call 580-361-2529 for your call-in orders and let the folks at Crossroads Express take care of you. Crossroads Express is a proud sponsor of Balko Bison Athletics. Panhandle living is hard, and with our scorching summers and frigid winters, if your heating or air isn't working, it can get even harder. Let the fine folks at Tri-State Heating and Air help you make it through the seasons in comfort. Licensed and insured for over 20 years, Bryce Sager and the folks at Tri-State Heating and Air are well equipped to handle your HVAC, air refrigeration, and heating needs. Locally owned and operated, Tri-State Heating and Air understand the unique needs of folks in the Panhandle. Contact them at 580-525-1820 and let Tri-State Heating and Air make your home or business more comfortable. Tri-State Heating and Air is a proud sponsor of Balko Bison Athletics. In this time when there's so much insecurity in the world, the one thing you need to be able to rely on is your financial situation. That's where the folks at Summit Wealth Strategies LLC come in. Located in Alva, Summit Wealth Strategies LLC specializes in tax, payroll, and financial management services designed to help folks in the Panhandle and northwestern Oklahoma handle whatever insecurities the world throws at us. Contact Van Johnson at 580-609-4880 and let him give you the financial security and peace of mind you need to make it through any situation. Summit Wealth Strategies LLC is a proud sponsor of Balko Bison Athletics. Welcome to the Casey Calla Custom Hang Halftime Report live from Anchor D Arena here in Goodwell, Oklahoma, where the Balko Lady Bison trail Boise City by a score of 15-14. And what has been, it's been close, it's been exciting, this has just been some fun basketball. For Boise City, excuse me, Boise City shooting 4 of 22 from the floor. Excuse me. Yeah, Boise City shooting 4 of 22 from the floor for 18%. 3 of 13 from 2 and 1 of 9 from three-point range. They're 6 of 10 from the foul line. Jenna Whitfield leading the way for the Lady Wildcats with 8 points. Kaylee Woolman has 4 and Sierra Dadisman with 3. For Balko shooting 3 of 21 from the floor, which is no better. They're shooting 14% from the floor. They're 1 of 5 from the floor, and one of 5 from 2-point range and 2 of 16 from 3-point range. But they are 6 of 6 from the foul line, and that's what's kept them in the game. Kendall France has 6 points, all 6 of those coming from the line. Aspen Freeman with 2, Carolyn O'Vera with 3, and Emily Trenum with 3. And that's the scoring recap for the game. Balko's defense has done an excellent job of not allowing the Lady Wildcats to get into any sort of rhythm. I feel like the first 2 or 3 minutes of the second half are going to be key. If they can keep Boise City from going on a big run to start the third quarter, they have a chance of pulling the upset in this game. And it would be a tremendous upset for the Balko Lady Bison to win this game. It would be exciting. It's an exciting game anyway, and it's already a much better game than it was last time. I know, I remember the call in the last game. It was just, there was nothing that Balko could do on either end of the floor. Balko's being much more aggressive offensively. They're doing the things they need to do. The big problem is going to be foul trouble. Aspen Freeman has 3 fouls already. She cannot foul out of this game. If she stays in the game and can avoid the fouls while still maintaining defensive intensity, this could be a really, really fun second half. We're going to take another quick break. When we come back, we'll have the start of the second half from Anchor D Arena here in Goodwell, where the Balko Lady Bison trail the number 15 Boise City Lady Wildcats by a score of 15-14. Balko Lady Bison basketball will continue in just a moment. Welcome back to the Casey Cowan Custom Hang Halftime Report live from Anchor D Arena here in Goodwell. Balko trailing Boise City by a score of 15-14 in a very close game. We do want to once again thank our sponsors for Balko Lady Bison Basketball. Watonga Cheese Factory, Crossroads Express, Summit Wealth Strategies LLC, Tri-State Heating and Air, and Casey Cowan Custom Hang. We're about a minute away from the start of the second half here from Goodwell. Just a reminder that the Balko Bison boys team will be playing immediately after this. Tip-off for that game, well, I was saying immediately after this. This has been a pretty quick game so far. Tip-off for this game was at 11:30. It's 12:08, and we're now starting the third quarter. This is a quick-moving game. And that's what happens when you get two well-disciplined teams. And the problem is, if it stays a one-point game, when we get to the fourth quarter, it's going to be timeout, 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 and that last minute of the game is going to last for 40 minutes. But yeah, immediately after this, the Balko Bison play host to, well, they don't play host, but they will be playing the Goodwell Eagles in their second-round matchup. The winner of today's game will play the winner of Beaver and Drummond at Beaver on Thursday at 6 o'clock. The loser will play the loser of that game at 1 o'clock in Beaver. So we will keep you apprised of that situation. We do want to once again thank everybody for listening to this broadcast of Balko Lady Bison Basketball. Boise City inbounding on the far sideline to start the third quarter. Rosas with the ball now on the far side. Pass over to Whitfield, has it her hip, but now down to the block. Shot is blocked by Olvera. Ball loose on the belt, stolen by Olvera. We have a tie ball. Possession arrow favors Balko. So it will be Lady Bison basketball 12 seconds into the third quarter. 15-14, your score favor Boise City. You can kind of start. 12-foot jumper is no good. Rebound off of Woolman and out of bounds. It will be Balko basketball on their baseline. Subbing into the game for the Lady Wildcats is Jenna Whitfield replacing Carmen Wingert. France to inbound. Can't find anyone. Does so finally to Freeman. Freeman over to Trenum. Trenum to Olvera. Olvera being guarded by Rosas. Dribbles off her leg. Picks it back up. Now over to Stockton. Stockton spin move. Dribbles out of a double team. Passes over to France on the near sideline. Dribbling cross court now. Passes over to Trenum. Now down to Freeman. Freeman avoids the steal. Three-pointer. Bang! That's a Watonga Cheese Factory three-pointer for Kendall Freeman, Kendall France, her first field goal of the game, and it's now a 2-point lead for Balko, 19-17. Into the front court now, the Lady Wildcats three-pointer from Taryn Whitfield is good. So we're going to be playing this game apparently. 20-19, your score favor Boise City, 6:25. Over now to Trenum three-pointer, bang! Back-to-back Watonga Cheese Factory three-pointers. Correction, that was Sawyer Stockton with the three-pointer. Now to Rosas. Rosas has the ball, passes over to Dadisman. Dadisman bounce pass to Whitfield, who has the ball, holds it at her hip, dribbles, and passes over to Woolman. Woolman driving in, passes over now. Rosas on the wing, down to the block, ball's knocked away, picked back up. Passing out of trouble, and we have a foul. Foul's going to be on Carolyn Olvera. That will be Olvera's first personal foul. And at the line for Boise City will be Jenna Whitfield. Surprise, surprise. Whitfield is 6 of 10 from the line so far in the game. First free throw is on the way and good. One more free throw forthcoming. I got to catch my breath. This has been fun. I have the biggest smile on my face. I know you guys can't see me, but I've got the biggest smile on my face right now. Second free throw for Whitfield is good, and we're all tied up at 22 with just under 6 to play here in the third quarter. Into the front court now, Sawyer Stockton has the ball, passes over to Olvera. Olvera crossover dribble, passes over to France. France thought about it, opted not to take it. Dribbles into traffic, passes out of it. Now Olvera driving in, goes to France. Nice round-the-back pass to Stockton. Stockton to France. France bounce pass to Olvera. Olvera now top of the key to Freeman. Freeman pass knocked away and stolen. Coming quickly back the other way is Dadisman. Dadisman in front of everyone, goes up for the shot, and it is good. Smart move, I think, for Freeman there not to foul. And Boise City now takes the lead 24-22, 5:25 to go. Pass is deflected. Stockton has it at the free throw line extended. Over to Freeman now to France. France has it now on the near side, being guarded by Rosas. Crossover dribble, driving in. Bounce pass to Trenum. Trenum over to Olvera high, but she gets it. Brings it back and we'll wait for the offense to reset. Over now to Stockton. Stockton with the ball at the free throw line extended. Over to Freeman. Freeman had to jump high to get it. So the crowd members thought it was going to go into the crowd. I kind of did too. We have a timeout on the floor. 30-second timeout. We'll take it with them. 4:59 to go here in the third quarter. 24-22 your score. Favorite Boise City. Balko Lady Bison basketball continue in just a moment. Crossroads Express is your one-stop shop for your convenience store and gas needs. Located at the intersection of Highways 412 and 83 up Bryant's Corner. Crossroads Express features a wide variety of ice-cold fountain drinks, candy, snacks. As a proud vendor of Cajun salsa and pickles, as well as Watauga cheese. And the Crossroads Express gas station has your gas and diesel for your farm and off-road vehicle needs. Crossroads Express also has a gift shop featuring novelty and one-of-a-kind gifts and souvenirs. Call 580-361-2529 for your call-in orders and let the folks at Crossroads Express take care of you. Crossroads Express is a proud sponsor of Balko Bison Athletics. Lady Bison inbound from the far sideline. 4:57 to go here in the third quarter. 24-22 your score. Favorite Boise City. Stockton with the bounce pass down to the elbow over to Olvera. Olvera has the ball, double team, passes out of trouble. Now back to Stockton. Stockton doubled at the top of the key over to Trenum. Trenum now to Olvera. Olvera, three-pointer is off the side of the glass. No good. Rebound loose on the floor off of Balko, and it will be Boise City basketball. Danisman brings the ball up the court. 4.5 to go here in the quarter. Crossover dribble passes over now to Woolman. Woolman driving all the way in. The shot's no good, and we have a foul on Aspen Freeman. That'll be 4 fouls on Freeman. And that was something that the Lady Bison could ill afford. At the line for Boise City will be Kaylee Woolman to shoot 2. That's the second team foul for the Lady Bison. First free throw is on the way and good. Into the game for Boise City now is, for Balko is Caden Sager replacing Aspen Freeman. One more free throw forthcoming for Woolman. Shots on the way and good. So both free throws good, and the Lady Wildcats now lead by 4, 26-22. 4.5 to go here in the third quarter. Crossover dribble for Olvera over to France. France has the ball doubled near the Lady Bison bench over to Olvera. Olvera bounce pass to Stockton. Stockton back to Olvera. Olvera now down to the elbow, back to Stockton. Stockton three-pointer. Bang! That's another Watauga Cheese Factory three-pointer. And it's a one-point game, 26-25. Quickly into the front court. Woolman driving in, cut off. Nice cut-off move for Stockton there. Down to the block, being guarded by Sager. Has to pass out of it. Now to the top of the key. Rosas thought about the jumper, opted not to take it over to Woolman. Three-pointer for Woolman is good. And the teams are just trading baskets here in this third quarter. 29-25 your score favor Boise City. Stockton driving in, thought about the jumper from the elbow, opted not to take it. Sager reverses course now to France. France driving in now over to Stockton. Stockton three-pointer, misses everything, and out of bounds off of Madeline Trenum. It will be Boise City basketball. 3:34 to go here in the third quarter. 29-25 your score favor Boise City. Balko needs to make sure that Boise City does not allow this lead to balloon to 7 or 8 or 9 points here in the next couple of minutes. Daddisman with the ball being guarded by Olvera, back to Woolman. Woolman has the ball now over to Whitfield. Whitfield down to the corner and Rosas. Rosas has it now back to Whitfield. Whitfield driving in. Ball is tied up. Possession error, I believe, favors Boise City. It does. And it will be Boise City basketball inbounding on their baseline with 3:13 to go here in the third quarter. 29-25 your score favor the Lady Wildcats. Inbound goes to Woolman near the on the near wing. Now top of the key. They're going to leave Woolman wide open at the elbow. Jumpers off the back iron. No good. Rebounded by Olvera. Knocked down. Coming into the front court, Stockton 1-on-4. She's going to settle down away for the offense to get there. Trenum has the ball now over to Olvera. Olvera now down to France at the foul line, extended on the near side. Ball knocked away. She picks it back up. Bounce pass to Trenum. Trenum holds the ball high above her head. Driving in. Back to the top of the key, Olvera. Olvera dishes out to Stockton. Stockton three-pointer. Misses everything. Offensive rebound by Trenum. Trenum's putback is blocked. And Boise City will come the other way. 2.5 to go here in the third quarter. Into the front court is Woolman. Woolman back to Daddisman, and Boise City will reset the offense. 2:22 here in the third quarter. 29-25 your score. Favor Boise City. 3-2 zone being employed by Balko. Daddisman eyeing the play from the coaches, dribbling in the circle, and they may just be kind of killing some clock here. Kind of let both teams catch their breath before the frantic finish. Daddisman still dribbling inside the circle. Nobody's pressuring her. Nobody's moving. Some people like this. Some people don't like this. I think it's just kind of a battle of wits at this point, or a battle of patience. She's already been dribbling in the circle for a minute. The Balko fans are not happy with it. The Boise City fans seem to be loving it for whatever reason. If you're into this sort of basketball, terrific. As a play-by-play guy, this stinks. Dadisman still with the ball, dribbling on the logo. Referee fake wipes the sweat away from his brow at the far sideline. That was awesome. This may be the best defensive stand in the history of Balko basketball. A minute and a half, and no movement has been made by this basketball. Still inside the circle. I'm looking at the PTCI guy. He's rolling up his sleeves. He's taking a drink of your favorite carbonated beverage right next to him. Now down to 32 seconds, 31 seconds, 30 seconds, and the offense will start here in just a minute, I would imagine. And now they're setting the offense. 20 seconds to go here in the half. Dadisman still dribbling the ball inside the circle. 10 seconds, they'll now go. Pass over to Rosas. Rosas being guarded. They're going to leave her alone. Pass over now to the foul line, extended down to the block. And we have a foul at the buzzer. The foul is on the floor. The foul was on Madeline Trenum. The foul was on the floor, so no free throws. And so that ends up being a tremendously wasted possession for the Lady Wildcats. Dribbled the ball out with 2.5 minutes to go, and nothing came of it. So that was interesting. I don't even know what to say to that. But we'll do the Tri-State Heating and Air third quarter recap. I probably could have done it while she was dribbling the ball there. Boise City is shooting 8 of 29 from the floor for 26%. Balko shooting 7 of 29 from the floor for 24%. Boise City 3 of 11 from 3. Balko 5 of 22 from 3. Jenna Whitfield with 10 points leading the way for the Lady Wildcats. Kaylee Woolman has 9. For Balko, Kendall France has 9. Sawyer Stockton has 8. And that gets us to where we are right now. At the end of the third quarter, 29-25. Panhandle living is hard, and with our scorching summers and frigid winters, if your heating or air isn't working, it can get even harder. Let the fine folks at Tri-State Heating and Air help you make it through the seasons in comfort. Licensed and insured for over 20 years, Bryce Sager and the folks at Tri-State Heating and Air are well equipped to handle your HVAC, air and refrigeration, and heating needs. Locally owned and operated, Tri-State Heating and Air understand the unique needs of folks in the Panhandle. Contact them at 580-525-1820 and let Tri-State Heating and Air make your home or business more comfortable. Tri-State Heating and Air is a proud sponsor of Balko Bison Athletics. Lady Bison get the ball to start the fourth quarter. Boise City leading by 4. Three-pointer from France. Bang! That's another Watauga Cheese Factory three-pointer for Kendall France. It's a 1-point game with 7:40 to go in the ball game. 29-28 favor Boise City. Into the front court now. Rosas has the ball on the near sideline. Passes to the top of the key. Woolman has it over to Whitfield. Whitfield now down to Woolman. Woolman three-pointer. It's off the back iron. No good. Rebound. And we have a foul on Boise City. Number 21, Jenna Whitfield. That'll be Whitfield's third personal foul. First team foul of the second half, and it will be Balko basketball with a chance to take the lead with a basket. 7:20 to go in the ball game. Olvera into the front court now to Trenum. Trenum over to, Stockton to Trenum. Trenum now reverses course, gives it to Olvera. Olvera to France now between the circles. Doubled out at the top of the key, driving in, going around it, passes to Trenum. Trenum's going to bring it back out to Olvera, and Balko will reset. 7:04 to go in the ball game. Down to the foul line. Stockton has it, driving in, shots off the glass, and good for Sawyer Stockton. Basket's good, and Balko leads by a score of 30-29. Coach Johnson imploring the defense to get back, and they do so. Over to Woolman at the foul line, extended on the far side. Whitfield has the ball, holds it at her hip, now high above her head, passes over to Dadisman. Dadisman being guarded by Trenum. Now down to the block, turnaround jumper is blocked. Rebound by Caden Sager, and the Lady Bison coming back the other way. 6:38 to go in the ball game. 30-29 your score. Favor Balko. Slowly crossing the timeline at the logo is Carolyn Olvera. Olvera double teamed at the circle. Passes over to France. France down to Trenum. Trenum has the ball. Bounce pass to Olvera. Olvera now between the circles again, being guarded by Rosas out there. 6:23 in the ball game. Over to Sager. Sager high pass to Stockton. Stockton recovers. Spin move by Stockton. Cross court pass to France. France has the ball being guarded out there by Whitfield. Crossover dribble driving in, utilizes the Olvera screen. Sager now between the circles, holding the ball, hands it off to Olvera, and Balko will reset. 6 minutes to go in the ball game. Olvera near the circle. Whitfield goes for the steal, does not get it. Crossover dribble, driving into the paint, spinning back out. Now over to Stockton. Stockton has the ball. Spin move again. Bounce pass to Olvera. Olvera driving in now. Back to Stockton again. Stockton over to Sager. Sager with the ball, holds it high above her head, takes her dribble, passes over to France now between the circles. 5:40 to go in the ball game. France driving in the baseline, passes all the way out to Stockton, over to Trenum. Nice ball movement for the Lady Bison. Cross-court pass to Olvera. Olvera thought about the three, driving in. Shot is off the glass. Good, and a foul! Basket good for Carolyn Olvera. The foul is on Kaylee Woolman. That'll be her second personal foul, second team foul. And at the line for Balko will be Carolyn Olvera to shoot one. Balko making sure they have players back on defense. Both Stockton and Sager sprinted back as the free throw is good for Carolyn Olvera. And with 5.5 to go in the ball game, Balko now leads 33-29. Driving in as Dadisman splits the double team, and she's fouled on the shot. So porous defense by Balko, and the foul is going to be on Caden Sager. That'll be Sager's second personal foul. And at the line for Boise City will be Sierra Dadisman. The senior from Boise City to shoot two. First free throw's on the way. Around the rim and good. They have nice soft rims here at OPSU, and I like that. You know, a lot of times if you hit the iron, that ball's ricocheting forever. But here, you can hit the rim, it'll sit up there, take a nap, have a nice cup of coffee or whatever, and then decide to fall in. Dadisman holding the ball, waiting for her second free throw. It is on the way, and good. No need for the rim on that one. Basket's good, or the free throw's good. And with 5:22 to go in the ball game, it's now 33-31, favor Balko. France brings the ball into the front court, passes it over to Olvera. Olvera dribbling between the circles. Being guarded by Whitfield. Crossover dribble, spin move, still has the ball. Knocked away, picked back up by Olvera. 5 minutes to go in the ballgame. Crossover dribble again, driving in, circles back out. Stockton with the crossover dribble now on Dadisman. Nice move there. Over to Olvera. Olvera crossover dribble again, driving in now, being guarded still by Whitfield. Back between the circles, 4:48 to go. Back to Stockton. Stockton has the ball, holding it at her hip. Now crossover dribble, driving in. Off of Dadisman as she walked. She thought she had Olvera. She thought she had Olvera, and Olvera was covered. And so instead of passing it, she had to stop herself. Timeout on the floor. We'll take it with them. 4:43 to go in the ball game. Balko 33, Boise City 31. Balko Lady Bison basketball continue in just a moment. And this time when there's so much insecurity in the world, the one thing you need to be able to rely on is your financial situation. That's where the folks at Summit Wealth Strategies LLC come in. Located in Alva, Summit Wealth Strategies LLC specialize in tax, payroll, and financial management services designed to help the folks in the Panhandle and northwestern Oklahoma handle whatever insecurities the world throws at us. Contact Van Johnson at 580-609-4880 and let him give you the financial security peace of mind you need to make it through any situation. Summit Wealth Strategies LLC is a proud sponsor of Balko Bison Athletics. Welcome back to Anchor D Arena here in Goodwell, Oklahoma, on the campus of Oklahoma Panhandle State University, where the Balko Lady Bison have a 33-31 lead over Boise City with 4:43 to go here in the ball game. Lady Wildcats to inbound on the far sideline. Dadisman brings the ball diagonally across the timeline near the center of the court. Dribbling between the circles, passes over to Rosas. Rosas has the ball. Now down to the elbow. Whitfield has the ball, passes back to Rosas again. Rosas being hounded there. Back to Whitfield again. Whitfield cross-court pass to Crabtree, who's now in the game for the Lady Wildcats. Back over to Rosas on the near side. Now down to the elbow. Down to the block. Ball is knocked away and stolen. Sawyer Stockton coming the other way. Being pressured in the backcourt by Dadisman. Bounce pass across the timeline. Olvera has it now. 4:05 to go in the ballgame. 33-31, your score favor Balko. I wonder if Balko will employ the same strategy of just dribbling at the center stripe. France now has the ball driving in, loses control of it, goes out of bounds off of Woolman, and it will be Balko basketball. That whole exchange there looked like it happened in slow motion. France fell down in slow motion. Whitfield fumbled in slow motion. Then it just went out of bounds in slow motion. Outlet to Olvera at the three-point line, driving in, splits the triple team. Layup is good. Carolyn Olvera splitting the triple team. And Balko now with a 4-point lead, 3:45 to go in the ballgame, 35-31. Dadisman to the front court, passes off to Rosas. Rosas dribbling between the circles over to Crabtree. The foul line extended on the far side. Back to Rosas on the logo. Down to the foul line is Whitfield. Whitfield has it, passes back to Crabtree. Crabtree driving in on Stockton. Circles back out. Rosas now between the circles. Over now to Dadisman. Dadisman being guarded by Olvera, hands it off to Woolman. Woolman back to Rosas, over to Crabtree on the far side. 3:15 to go, down on the block. Now over, the driving in is Woolman. Gets cut off, passes back again. Crabtree over now to Rosas. Rosas between the circles, 3:06 now. Down to the free throw line, driving in. The shot is off the glass, no good. Rebound offensively. Putback is good for Jenna Whitfield. Basket's good, and it's a 2-point lead now. Full court press being employed for Boise City. 2:53 to go in the ball game. 35-33 your score, favor the Lady Bison. Olvera crossover dribble into the front court, driving all the way into the lane. The shot's off the glass, no good. Rebound by Boise City. That was kind of an ugly shot. I think she was expecting contact and didn't get it, and it was just a strange-looking shot. Three-pointer is off the side iron, no good. And we have a foul on Kaylee Woolman. So the foul is on Kaylee Woolman. That'll be her third personal foul, third team foul, and it will be Balko basketball. 2:33 to go in the ball game. Olvera with the ball in the backcourt, being guarded by Woolman, brings it into the front court now. 35-33 your score, favor Balko. Winner of this game plays the winner of Beaver and Drummond on Thursday at Beaver at 6 o'clock. Driving into the lane, we have a foul. Foul is on Crabtree. That'll be Crabtree's first personal foul. And Kendall France is at the line to shoot two for the Lady Bison. Coach Johnson trying to set up the defense now. First free throw from France is on the way and good. Kendall France is 9 for 9 from the foul line today. Second free throw is on the way. In and out. I gave her the jinx. Oh, no. And we have a foul in the backcourt on Madeline Trento. So it'll be Boise City basketball with 2:11 to go in the ballgame. 36-33 your score. Favor Balko. Fans are starting to get a little bit more excited. Crowd's getting a little bit louder here. Over to Crabtree on the far side. 2 minutes to go in the ballgame. Dadisman has the ball over to Rosas. Over to Crabtree. Crabtree thought about it, opted not to take it. Has the ball back to Rosas. Rosas now over to Crabtree again. Crabtree being guarded by Stockton. Dribble drive on Stockton, passes out to Woolman. Woolman has the ball over to Rosas. Rosas now over now to the near side. Dadisman driving in, and she's fouled, and the basket is good. Foul is on Kendall France. Basket is good. And at the line for Boise City will be Sierra Dadisman. We have a timeout on the floor. We'll take it with them. Balko Lady Bison basketball will continue in just a moment. Watauga Cheese Factory has been producing the finest cheese in Oklahoma and Texas for over 80 years. Locally owned and operated, the folks at Watauga Cheese Factory have summer sausages, the best homemade cheddar cheeses in the region, spiced pickles, homespun honey, and their famous cheese curds. Located in Perryton, Watauga Cheese Factory also has gift baskets and offer delivery options. Visit Watauga Cheese Factory at 2018 South Main Street in Perryton, or call them at 806-648-4310. Watauga Cheese Factory is a proud sponsor of Balko Bison Athletics. Welcome back to Anchor D Arena here in Goodwell. 36-35 your score, favor Balko. Boise City with one free throw forthcoming after the made basket by Sierra Dadisman. in a game that could not be any more different than the first time these two teams played 11 days ago. This is very exciting, very competitive all the way to the end. Dadisman at the line to shoot one. Holding the ball at the hip is Dadisman. Free throws on the way, in and out, no good. Offensive rebound. The putback's off the iron, no good. Another offensive rebound, knocked out of bounds off of Trenham, and it will be Balko basketball. 1:37 to go in the ball game. 36-35, Lady Wildcats inbounding on their baseline over to Rosas, who's wide open now, being guarded by Stockton. 1:33 to go in the ball game. Over to Crabtree at the free throw line, extended on the near side. Now Woolman has it driving in on O'Vera, passes back to Rosas. Rosas over to Whitfield. Whitfield has it driving around. It's knocked away but picked up by Dadisman. Now driving in. Dadisman has the ball between the circles, dribbling over 1:15 to go in the ball game. Rosas faces a double team, passes out of it. Crabtree thought about the three-pointer, up not to take it, driving in now. Pass over to Whitfield. Whitfield driving in, and she traveled with it. Traveling violation. Basket is no good. And it will be Balko basketball with 1:05 to go in the ball game. 36-35 the score, favor Balko. France looking to inbound. Timeout on the floor called by Balko. It's a full timeout. We'll take it with them. 1:05 to go in the ball game. Balko 36, Boise City 35. Balko Lady Bison basketball continue in a moment. Casey Cowan Custom Haying services the Oklahoma and Texas Panhandles for all of your haying needs. From swathing and baling to hay sales for cattle and horses, Casey Cowan Custom Haying is the best option for your farm and ranch needs. Casey Cowan Custom Haying can be contacted at 580-628-7464 for all of your haying and hay service needs. Casey Cowan Custom Haying is a proud sponsor of Balko Bison Athletics. Crossroads Express is your one-stop shop for your convenience store and gas needs. Located at the intersection of highways 412 and 83 at Bryan's Corner, Crossroads Express features a wide variety of ice-cold fountain drinks, candies, snacks, and is a proud vendor of Cajun salsa and pickles, as well as Watonga cheese. And the Crossroads Express gas station has your gas and diesel for your farm and off-road vehicle needs. Crossroads Express also has a gift shop featuring novelty and one-of-a-kind gifts and souvenirs. Call 580-361-2529 for your call-in orders and let the folks at Crossroads Express take care of you. Crossroads Express is a proud sponsor of Balko Bison Athletics. Welcome back to Anchor D Arena here in Goodwell. 36-35 your score, favor Balko. 1:05 to go in the ball game. Heavy full court press being employed by the Lady Wildcats. France looking to inbound, does so to Trenham in the near corner. Trenham has the ball, being double teamed in the backcourt. Whitfield goes for the steal, does not get it. And coming across the timeline is Trenham, and we have a foul on Jenna Whitfield. That'll be Whitfield's fourth personal foul. And Balko will inbound on the far sideline. 57 seconds to go in the ball game. 36-35 the score. France looking to inbound. Does so to O'Vera in the front court. O'Vera now dribbling between the circles. 54 seconds to go in the ball game. Being guarded by Woolman, passes over to Trenham. Trenham has the ball now, being guarded there by Whitfield. Bounce pass over to O'Vera. O'Vera has the ball, 43 seconds. Double teamed. Dribbles out of it. Has the ball, crossover dribble, passing back. Nice move there. O'Vera still dribbling, 35 seconds. Ooh, almost loses it in the backcourt. Gets it back. And we have a foul on Kaylee Woolman. That'll be Woolman's fourth personal foul as well, and it will be Balko basketball. Now neither team has a foul to give the rest of the way. 36-35 your score, favor Balko. 33 seconds to go in the ballgame. France looking to inbound. Can't find anybody. We have a timeout called by Coach Johnson. Oh, my goodness. It's a full timeout. We'll take it with them. Balko Lady Bison basketball will continue in just a moment. Panhandle living is hard, and with our scorching summers and frigid winters, if your heating or air isn't working, it can get even harder. Let the fine folks at Tri-State Heating and Air help you make it through the seasons in comfort. Licensed and insured for over 20 years, Bryce Sager and the folks at Tri-State Heating and Air are well equipped to handle your HVAC, air and refrigeration, and heating needs. Locally owned and operated, Tri-State Heating and Air understand the unique needs of folks in the Panhandle. Contact them at 580-525-1820 and let Tri-State Heating and Air make your home or business more comfortable. Tri-State Heating and Air is a proud sponsor of Balko Bison Athletics. In this time when there's so much insecurity in the world, the one thing you need to be able to rely on is your financial situation. That's where the folks at Summit Wealth Strategies LLC come in. Located in Alva, Summit Wealth Strategies LLC specializes in tax, payroll, and financial management services designed to help folks in the Panhandle and northwestern Oklahoma handle whatever insecurities the world throws at us. Contact Van Johnson at 580-609-4880 and let him give you the financial security and peace of mind you need to make it through any situation. Summit Wealth Strategies LLC is a proud sponsor of Balko Bison Athletics. 33.3 seconds left to go in the ballgame. 36-35 your score in favor of Balko. France looking to inbound. Can't find anyone. And the inbound is knocked away. Ball's loose on the ground. Possession arrow favors Boise City. So it's a turnover on the inbound, and it will be Boise City basketball. 31.1 seconds left to go in the ballgame. Curious to see what strategy Boise City employs here. Do they go for it or do they wait for the last shot? Dadisman brings the ball into the front court, being guarded by Trent. Pass over to Rosas. Rosas has the ball now to Woolman. Woolman crossover dribble, 20 seconds left to go. Crabtree passes back to Woolman again. Woolman now has the ball, brings it back out, 15 seconds. Being guarded by Olvera. Over to Dadisman. Dadisman has the ball at her head, 10 seconds left, 9 seconds. Rosas driving in. The shot is off the glass and no good. Rebounded by the Lady Bison in the backcourt, and we have a foul. With 4.4 seconds left to go in the ballgame. Foul is on Jenna Whitfield, and that is her 5th foul. Jenna Whitfield is fouled out of this game. Have a timeout on the floor. Called by Boise City. It is a full timeout. We'll take it with them. 4.4 seconds left to go in the ballgame. 36-35 your score in favor of Balko. Balko Lady Bison basketball continue in just a moment. Crossroads Express is your one-stop shop for your convenience store and gas needs, located at the intersection of highways 412 and 83 at Bryan's Corner. Crossroads Express features specialty deli items like Louisiana meat pies, crawfish pies, boudin, as well as corn dogs and beef and bean burritos, which are everyone's favorite. And the Crossroads Express gas station has your gas and diesel needs that you will need to make it a long road trip. Call 580-361-2529 for your call-in orders and let the folks at Crossroads Express take care of you. Crossroads Express is a proud sponsor of Balko Bison Athletics. Watauga Cheese Factory has been producing the finest cheese in Oklahoma and Texas for over 80 years. Locally owned and operated, the folks at Watauga Cheese Factory have summer sausages, the best homemade cheddar cheeses in the region, spiced pickles, and homespun honey. And their famous cheese curds. Located in Perryton, Watauga Cheese Factory also has gift baskets and offer delivery options. Visit Watauga Cheese Factory, 2018 South Main in Perryton. Watauga Cheese Factory is a proud sponsor of Balko Bison Athletics. Madeline Trenum shooting the 1-and-1. The free throw's no good. We have a lane violation. And it will be Boise City basketball with 3.7 seconds left to go in the ballgame. Down by 1. I think the clock started and it should not have. There's supposed to be 4.4 on the clock. Okay, so 4.4 seconds left in the ballgame. Balko getting everybody back on defense. The inbound driving in is Dadisman. Dadisman driving all the way in. 1 second shot is no good. The Balko Lady Bison defeated the Boise City Lady Wildcats 36-35. We're going to take a quick break. I'm going to catch my breath. And Balko Lady Bison basketball will continue in just a moment. You're watching the Crossroads Express postgame show. Yeah, I don't think I could do that again if I wanted to. Where the Balko Lady Bison have defeated the Boise City Lady Wildcats 36-35 in a wonderful, wonderful game. That was unbelievable. They've just presented the district championship trophy to, the district tournament championship trophy to the Balko Lady Bison. Boise City finishing the game 11 of 35 from the floor, including 5 of 12 from two-point range and 6 of 23 for three-point range, 8 of 10 from the foul line. Boise City shot 10 of 39 for the game for Boise City, 7 of 26 for 2, 3 of 13 from 3, and 12 of 18 from the foul line. For Boise City, Sierra Dadisman and Kaylee Woolman had 9 points each, but that was not good enough to match Jenna Whitfield, who had 12. And Taryn Whitfield had 5 for the Boise City Lady Wildcats. For Balko, Kendall France had 13 points to lead the way. Sawyer Stockton had 10. Carolyn Olvera with 8, Emily Trenton with 3, and Aspen Freeman with 2. The Balko Lady Bison defeat the number 15 Boise City Lady Wildcats 36-35. For the Balko Lady Bison, their next game will be on Thursday at 6 p.m. in Beaver to play the winner of Beaver and Drummond. I want to thank everyone so much for joining us for today's broadcast. We will end this broadcast and jump over to the boys' broadcast, where we'll have the Crossroads Express pregame show in a few minutes. We'll be back probably we're going to take probably about a 20-minute break, and we will come back with the Crossroads Express pregame show for the Balko for the Balko Bison and the Goodwell Eagles. Balko Lady Bison basketball will continue on Thursday.